Everybody serves somebody, and knowing and understanding that greatly impacts the quality of products and services. I'll explain that in this video. Hello, I'm Goldberg of Optimus Performance, bringing you practical tips and ideas on leadership, team development, and employee performance in the workplace. We all have somebody that we serve. Now, it's not always obvious in an organization. The people on the front line serving clients, it's very obvious. Take somebody in healthcare. They're in direct contact, for example, a nurse in a hospital, with the end client, the end user, and it's very obvious the standard or the level of customer service that they need to provide. The feedback is very instant. If somebody's not satisfied in a hospital bed, they're going to let you know. Now, of course, some people are more vocal than others, but it's very immediate, the feedback. In other circumstances, in a manufacturing company where somebody's producing a product and then it moves on to another department to further the production of the components or whatever it is, then they're not serving, the person in the assembly is not serving the end client in their mind. And in fact, they may think they're not serving anybody, they're just doing their job and serving their boss and getting paid for that. And that's true. But the concept that everybody is serving the next person down the line or along the way is really the concept that is behind the thinking of total quality management. Now, we don't talk about total quality management, TQM, much anymore, but we all practice it in a way, and it's used, there's different terms to describe it, but that concept of TQM was popularized way back by Toyota, where they implemented this type of total quality management system in the manufacturing of their automobiles, and they were very strict about it, and it really made them into one of the most respected manufacturers of automobiles, and to this day they're still considered a very high quality product. And the idea is that everybody that is producing something is serving the next person or department down the line or along the way. And if they don't meet the needs of that next department, then the product will suffer, and so will the external customer, or the end user will get a product that's sub-quality or doesn't meet their expectations. And of course, this can affect the viability of the enterprise. So it's really important that people understand what service they're providing, and whether it's the quality that they're putting in the product, the testing, the attitude also. It reflects, we talk about healthcare workers. It's not just going and making sure the person is comfortable and that the machinery is working properly, but it's also about the attitude that they bring to their work in communicating with the patient. It's very key. It's total quality service has to be understood by the person delivering that. And it's the same in an organization. Attitude is also a big component of customer service. So this type of thinking needs to be taught to employees, and it starts at the top. So if you're the leader watching this, if you're the business owner, you need to understand that you also are serving somebody. You're serving all your employees, or your managers especially, that report directly to you, and you serve them in making sure that their needs are met, and that you communicate with them in the right attitude so that you are actually walking the talk and displaying the type of behavior that you also want them to carry forward to the people they work with. So understanding people's needs, especially those that are managers that report to you, and making sure those needs are being met is really key to creating that idea of everybody serving somebody else, and also fulfilling the needs of everybody in the organization so they can do their work as expected and ultimately fulfill the needs of the end user, the external client. So think about that, and maybe you could take action on that if you see that there's some improvement required in your organization. Check out some related videos. There's one recommended for you now. Subscribe, turn on notifications, check out the blog section of our website for articles that go along with this. There's also forms and templates you could download for free. Thank you for listening, and we'll talk again soon.